Ooh! Oh god, that's the wrong screen. Wrong screen. Yesterday happened and I forgot how to stream. There's my model. Awesome! Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry, oh dear. Webcam's a little wonky today. Alright. This is scuffed. You're first. Hello. Your name hasn't popped up in the sidebar. Rico Master, I think you're new here. Welcome to the stream. Yesterday was scuffed and now I start and today's scuffed too. Hi Fire, welcome to the stream. Not too much is up. Just give me one quick second. I need to figure something out. There we go. Figured that out. Made me more centered. Alright. So, last time, I do feel a little bad that I've left you guys hanging on this cliffhanger for, what is it now, like a full week and a half? That's crazy. We literally saw a girl get shot in the head and then I was like, bye, I'm dipping. So yeah, we are following up from last time's big cliffhanger. And we're gonna see how Rintaro manages to avert this from happening. Because it's like, Sir knows where he lives. Sir knows, like, Sir knows where the lab is. They can't just leave it forever, right? Oh, right, I'm gonna have to, reset the game capture. Sorry if I'm a little out of it today. I slept like absolute crap last night. So if I can't stay, I want to say Happy New Year's. I wish you the best and very Merry late Christmas. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year's to you too. I would do something for New Year's Eve, but I just, So much has been happening over the last 2 weeks. Like last week, I spent pretty much the whole week doing stuff with my family. So I did have a great Christmas. Thank you. I hope you had a good Christmas too. But yeah, I spent the whole last week with family, and while that's fun, I have very little social battery. So, after like the first 3 or 4 days, I was, oh right, I have to actually go in the game. Okay, there we go. That should stop it from playing the anime opening again. Healthy sleeping habits, what's that? Never heard of those before. Oh god, yeah. That's me, the entire time that I haven't been working for the Foundation, work is the only thing keeping me from being nocturnal, and I keep trying to, like, reset my fucking internal clock by just staying up late, like usual, and then just waking up early, and it never works. It never works. It just makes me tired, and it makes me feel bad because I can't be productive. Also, hi! Welcome to the stream, Manji! It's good to see you! Let me... see here. So yeah, so it's like last week, I was busy with that, and then this week, I offered to make the thumbnail art for the Phasmo collab, and I forgot how slow I am at making art. This is why I don't do, art streams, by the way, because it takes me so long. Like, just drawing a single full-body character for me can take, like, going from, like, sketch to final render can take me, like, 8 to 10 hours. I can't do an art stream. And I forgot this. I forgot this because I haven't been doing art for a while. Oh, wait. Got to see my family this Christmas. That was great. Only downside is 144p internet. Oh, jeez. Have to go. Take care, Nova. Catch you next stream. Sounds good. I'll see you next stream. Should note, I think I haven't mentioned this, like, on stream yet, so if you only follow me on YouTube, you might not know this. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. That's on screen. I post announcements and stuff, but, I'm actually gonna be streaming on Saturday. Well, I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be joining a collab, for my friend Kay's birthday. He's having his birthday party, and we're playing Jackbox. So if you guys want to come and join the audience, keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll retweet the link as soon as it goes live, and also just follow Kay on Twitter. I think I've retweeted stuff from him before. I don't know. Anyways, this has been a lot of rambling. Basically, what you need to know is I'm tired because I accidentally burned myself out for no reason. There was no reason for it. And, yeah, this stream may be a little shorter than the usual ones. I may only go for about 2, maybe 2.5 hours. But that's because you guys are going to be getting a lot more of me in the collabs. Oh, this game is loud. Just a second, let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Follow me on Twitter as Nova shows a PNG of a god. I really should just have that handy, huh? Ha! Handy. Because it's a hand holding a gun. That's not even a good joke! Alright. Also, I forgot. We need this text back up on screen. Although I'm not gonna bully Rintaro just yet. Like, Okabe just saw his friend get murdered in front of him. I'm gonna cut him a little bit of slack unless he, like, really starts acting like a bastard. Alright. No matter how many times I call her name, Mayuri doesn't answer. Mayuri is standing in front of a grave, gazing at the sky. You have a gun, hands it over. Your gun. Give it to me now. The grave belongs to her grandmother, who died when Mayuri was 11 years old. Her parents were always busy with work, so her grandmother was her only companion. Oh. I was close to Mayuri's family, so her death was sad for me too. At the wake, I expected Mayuri to break down and cry. Notifications turned on, so if the stream is on YouTube, we'll probably be able to catch it. No, it's gonna be streamed on Kay's Twitch. I'm not streaming it just because the reason why I never stream collabs, and this is actually something I should bring up in light of yesterday's stream, which didn't happen on my end. It happened on Val's end, it happened on Vernon's end. Basically, it's because I figure the more streams that you have, the higher the odds are that something will fuck up. So a lot of the times whenever I'm part of a collab, I don't stream because I'm like, if something fucks up on my end, then we have to pause the stream and like we have to pause other people's stream so I can figure out stuff with my stream. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't, it feels bad. It's like this is time we could be using for more funny bits. Anyways, again, take care. Bye, Firewall. Have a good night. And, if you catch the stream on Saturday, hell yeah, see you then. If not, I mean, we are hopefully streaming Ace Attorney this weekend on Sunday, so I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. Let me read that line again, because I went on a rant, and... Alright. At the wake, I expected Mayuri to break down and cry. She didn't. Instead, she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. 6 months went by. I had advanced to middle school, so Mayuri and I no longer commuted together. Whenever I passed the cemetery on the way home, Mayuri would always be standing there. Every day, rain or shine. She would stand for hours before the grave, staring wordlessly at the sky as if she could see her grandmother in heaven. In her hands, an old pocket watch. The watch had belonged to her grandmother. Mayuri always held it when visiting the grave. Well, it makes sense why she likes it so much then. Because before, like, didn't Okabe say in, like, a previous stream, like, oh, it's weird for a teenage girl to be carrying around a pocket watch. But it's like, you know the story behind this, dude. Why did you say that? No matter how many times I called her name, Mayuri did not answer. Back then, Mayuri wouldn't talk to anyone. Not to me, not even to her own parents. Whenever I saw her there staring at the sky, I felt unease grip my heart. Her gaze was so earnest, her intentions so pure, that I feared some power might grant her wish and carry her off to heaven to join her beloved grandmother. And so, to ensure that nothing like that happened, I made sure to stop by the cemetery every day. I would stand next to the sky-gazing Mayuri and call her name. But no matter how many times I'd call her, Mayuri wouldn't reply. The only sound in the lonely cemetery was the echo of my voice, calling her name. It was raining that day, too. Mayuri had a light blue umbrella. In contrast to the umbrella's color, the sky was glazed gray, covered in clouds. After a while, the rain stopped. Rays of light shone through the gaps in the clouds, a stunningly beautiful sight. Rembrandt's rays, they're called, or sometimes the angel's ladder. They are very pretty. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through the cemetery. It caught Mayuri's umbrella and carried it into the sky. Mayuri seemed not to notice. She kept staring at the sky. And then, slowly, so very slowly, she stretched her hand out to the sky, as if to grasp the rays of light, as if her grandmother were reaching down to pull her up. What? Ah, there was BGM playing. There was like rain sounds. Okay. It should be working now. There's no audio right now, so I'll keep an eye on the levels though. Because before it was coming through my mic. I don't know what's going on with my audio. Like, there was the issues in Phasmo yesterday where I was echoing. I don't know if I'm still echoing. I could be. I don't know. Apparently it's been happening in like Discord voice chats too, but apparently it was never bad enough for people to comment on it, so I'm like, what is happening? My theory is that it's a mic that's actually in my webcam causing echoes. But the thing is, apparently this has been happening even like before I got the new webcam? So God only knows what's actually happening. Either way, I made sure to disable it, so here's hoping that that issue is fixed. But yeah, if there's more audio issues, I'll figure it out. And then she lifted herself on her toes. To me, it looked as if she was floating upwards to heaven. Impulsively, I grabbed Mayuri's outstretched hand and pulled her into my embrace. In retrospect, my fears were just a childish fantasy. But at the time, I truly believed Mayuri might vanish.
どこにも行かせないぞ。連れてなんて行かせない。
Oof. I realized how embarrassing the words coming from my own mouth were.
マユリは俺の人質だ。人体実験の生贄なんだ。
It was the first excuse that came to mind. Before her grandmother died, Mayuri and I were fans of a popular TV show about costumed heroes battling evil. I particularly admired the villain, a mad scientist. I even got pretty good at mimicking his lines. Now I was doing it to hide my embarrassment. Okay, good. I'm glad audio is good again. I feel like we have audio issues like every single stream. I'm sorry, guys. I could feel my face growing red, but I kept up the mad scientist act all the same. If nothing else, it was better than admitting my insecurities.
どこにも逃がさないからな。
As I said this, I realized that Mayuri was shaking. She whispered. It was the first time in 6 months that I had heard her speak. Her voice was choked with tears. She smiled happily. Tears fell from her eyes. And then Mayuri buried her face in my chest. Where am I? That's honestly, like, a really interesting, like, because it sounds like he... It sounds like that's almost like the start of Rintaro's chubiness. Chuny. God. There was a point in time, like, whenever I first learned the word Chunibyo, where, like, I fucking... My brain just wires cross. Sometimes whenever I'm learning, like, a new word, I will just flip 2 of the letters. It's not dyslexia. Like, I'm reading the word, and I know where the letters are. I just pronounce it wrong. So I pronounced it Chubinho or something like that for a while, and then I realized that's not how it's spelled. Good God, I must really be tired if I'm going back to that. But anyways, damn, that scene hit hard. As someone who's like very, very close to their grandma, that scene hit hard. Exactly, it seems like almost a coping mechanism, but like at the same time, it's like, what is he coping with? Like, years after the fact? Because that was in middle school. He's a college student now. Haven't been sleeping for 3 days because I've been working on something. Should I start sleeping now? Yeah, go to sleep. Like, get some rest. As someone who is very used to basically working myself to exhaustion, please get sleep. It's like, I feel like the layoff has actually been good for this in that, like, for a while, I was getting decent sleep. It's only recently that's changed, and I think it's because I was, like, gone for a week. This whole week has been just weird for me. But yeah, it's like, I'm wondering, like, why he kept it up, essentially. Like, if it was just something to sort of hide his... I guess insecurity would be the thing then, because that's why he started doing it. So maybe he's just a very insecure person. That kind of does, like, shed a whole new light on his antics. Anyways, where am I? Who am I? I can't see. I can barely think. A terrible screech fills my head like feedback from a giant speaker. Penetrates my brain like 100 sharp needles stabbing me right behind the eyes. I thought brains weren't supposed to feel pain. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Your brain doesn't have any pain receptors in it. The area surrounding the brain does, though. A lot of the time what we register as a headache is more like sinus pressure or eye strain. That is a fun little fact. And there's more. I feel a shiver of pleasure beneath the pain, and a terrible itching like my body is on fire. I want to crack open my skull and tear out my brain. I want to scrape out my soft gray matter with my fingers and eat it. Don't do that! Wait, can you get... That's probably dumb. I don't know who you are in the chat. I don't know how to pronounce that name either. And I'm not sure what your message means. Really hope you're not a bot. I've been hearing YouTube's been having trouble with those. If you're not a bot, then I'm sorry. But yeah, I was about to ask, like, can you get prion disease from eating your own brain? You know what? That's gonna be my my first Google of the day. There is no information on this. I am the only one who... Oh, okay, it's a bot. Okay, can I not block them from here? Really? Just a second. I can report it for spam, at least. Better than nothing. I've never had to ban someone from my chat before. I guess that's good. I guess that means that my streams are attracting the right people. Anyway, apparently no one has ever asked the question of if you can get prion disease from eating your own brain. So, scientists, get on it. The assault on my brain is driving me crazy. Who am I?
ちょっと岡部、どうしたのよ。
Suddenly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. I slowly come back to my senses. I'm in the lab, staying in front of the phone wave with my cell phone to my ear. No, not the phone wave. Since headgear is attached to it, it's the time leap machine. It's hard to breathe. Give me oxygen. I hear a low wheezing groan and realize it is coming from my own throat. Close my mouth and take a deep breath. Inside my throat feel like they're burning. I resist the urge to cough and continue filling my lungs with air. I notice that I'm drenched in sweat. The drops sliding down my forehead are annoying. I try to wipe them away with the back of my right hand. My hand obeys, slowly. Something is off. It's like my body and my mind aren't totally in sync with each other. Almost as if this isn't really my body. As if my nerves aren't communicating properly with my extremities. Oof, is that the effect of, like, the time leap machine? It's like, because this isn't technically your body, like, your brain's not gonna work right with it? Try blinking slowly. This might just be my imagination. Could this be exhaustion? I haven't slept much lately. Try to move my hand again. There's no disconnect this time. Okay, that's good. This is my body. Familiar voice. Turn around slowly. Kurisu is there. She stares at me, perplexed. What is she talking about? Try answering, but my voice doesn't work too well. Even more bewildered, I clear my throat several times. You can't just say you're fine after that! But you were, like, on the ground, screaming and writhing in pain. You can't just get up from that and say that you're fine! For what? Search my memories. The moment I do, images appear in my mind like a string of exploding light bulbs.
人間は根源的に時間的存在者である。もう大丈夫だね。
Great. You get to relive, this.
タイムリープしてもいいの？
I remember now. I used the time leap machine.
未来の記憶を思い出すのよ。
There we go, it worked! That's right, what am I standing around for?
ここはどこだ？は？
I grab Kurisu's shoulders and hold her close. Pull her close.
今は何時だ？何月何日の何時何分だ？痛い。落ち着け。落ち着いていられるか。買い出しって言ったか。
Which shopping trip was she talking about? Daughter was sitting at his computer staring at us wide-eyed.
誰？今日は何日だ？今は何時なんだ
？13日の5時ちょっと過ぎだけど。
13th, a little past 5. I like that didn't pop up until we knew the time. That's awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can just click on that to bring up the phone? We're like 10 streams in and I just learned that. Great. Did I manage to time leap in the middle of all that chaos? Did my memories really jump through time? Does that mean I've leaped into my past self? Is there a chance it was all a dream? Thinking back, forward, it doesn't seem real. Commandos breaking into the lab, it's like something out of a Hollywood movie. The sight of Mayuri, broken and bloody, is burned into my eyes. I remember the smell of the blood. The sound of the gunshot. That is true, lucky number 13. That really is, like... You know, maybe we should have seen this coming, like, just from, like, a narrative standpoint. It's a Friday, too! It's Friday the 13th! The unluckiest day! That's clever, I like that. The weight of the headgear on my head. The pain of the bullet tearing through my arm. Kurisu screaming, Suzuha fighting to defend us. I remember it all vividly. I touch my arm. Bullet holes. No pain, even. Friday the 13th! Kinda like the movie, yeah! Bad things happen there, too. Was it all a dream? I don't know. I've never time-leaped before. I can only hope that it was a dream. A future like that is too much to bear. I recall Mayuri's last moments and my eyes filled with tears. Force the tide of emotion back. I look around the lab. Kurisu and Daru are here. I can't find Mayuri.
マユリはどこに？
どこってルカシのところに行くってさっき言ってたじゃんか。オカリン聞いてなかったん？
That's right, Mayuri went to go beg Luca to wear her costume. She won't return until it's time for the party. What do I do? What do I believe? Was it a dream? Or was it real? If it was a dream, then I don't have to worry about anything. If it was real, then I need to act now. Please act. Please act. Take a deep breath. That's what you should do in this situation.
夢だったんだ。
No! No! Don't let it happen again, please.
あんなの現実に起きるはずがない。
It was a nightmare brought on by anxiety, that's all. There's no other logical explanation. I desperately persuade myself that it's so. It makes sense. That's a... Yeah. Yeah. I will say, I'm not bringing up the jackass, image, because it's a logical conclusion to come to. Like, it'd be illogical to go like, oh, you know, I have this mental image in my head of my best friend dying. I must have jumped through time, even though they do have a time machine. Like, it all seems a little too... You can make calls. Oh. Oh, I could have called Mayuri. Ah. I forgot about that because it never lets you. It never lets you. I forgot that I can do that. Oh no. Kurisu goes shopping alone. Stay in the lab with Daru, waiting for Mayuri to return. Well, we're on the we're on the bad end route now. We are 100% on the bad end route. Oh, you're about to die. Oh god. I've killed Mayuri again. An innocent smile. Mayuri is alive. Nothing will happen to her. Well, it's too late now. Oh boy. Sorry, Mayuri. You're gonna get shot. I'm just thinking of those like remixes of Big Shot where like they change it so the lyrics are just now's your chance to get shot. That's I'm gonna rename the title of the stream to this. If Mayuri does get shot again, that's or if someone gets shot, I'm going to change the name of the stream to now's your chance to get shot. When Suzuha arrives, we begin the meeting.
Okari, Okari. フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね、
声をかけたんだけど今日は無理って言われちゃった。
I've heard these words before. Deja vu. A trick of the mind. Yeah, I think a lot of us know what deja vu is, but I'll read this out anyways. Mayuri, I had the wildest dream! You got shot by people breaking into the lab! I'm sure that won't happen soon! Alright. The feeling of having experienced something before, despite not actually having experienced it. It feels like you are recalling a genuine past experience, as opposed to an imagined experience or a dream. However, you are unable to recall when or where that experience occurred, which results in an intense feeling of strangeness. The cause of deja vu has not yet to be determined. Or has yet to be determined. Can I read? I have just not been reading tonight. Deja vu! I feel like I've been here before. I can't do that. I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Oh no! Alright, fuck. I feel like the way this stream has gone for like the last half an hour would be enough to diagnose me with ADHD. The cause of deja vu has yet to be determined. One theory is that it is a physiological phenomenon caused by a temporary desynchronization of the recollection and storage functions of the memory. The cause is theorized to be spasms in the brain's parahippocampal gyrus, which is in charge of spatial reasoning and the sensation of familiarity. Interesting. I have also heard that if you get deja vu way too much, you might have a brain tumor, which is not good to hear as a hypochondriac who has deja vu a lot. So I don't know if that's even true. It might not even be true because I heard it on like a paranormal live stream that eventually turned out to be part of an ARG. So it could be fake. I don't know.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか。
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会。
しまった。応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
Yeah, these are the exact same lines.
ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。ここに来たらまたマヨリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
It's just like my dream. I've never remembered a dream this vividly before. I remember every word that was spoken. It's almost like you were there.
コスプレの件か。もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか。
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。クリスちゃんもね、可愛いよね。え？ねえねえ、今度のコビマに出てみない？新作は無理だけどね、去年作ったブラチューのセイラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスちゃんにちょうど合うと思う。
We're about to get the low angler joke again, aren't we? Or whatever the fuck that term is.
私がコスプレか。ちょっと興味ある。あ、でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。コスプレにはそうさせる魔物さんが住んでるんだ。
Yeah. I do like that. I do like this line.
そういえば、クリスちゃんっていつも
I cosplayed maybe once in my life, and it was Undertaker from Black Butler, and I cosplayed him when I was like 14, so I think I still have that cosplay lying around somewhere. There's no way it fits. Like, I grew taller and wider since then, so there's no fucking way. But I still have it. It's still a good memory. But yeah, it's, I don't know, man. Cosplay's just never been something that I've been... It might be because I also got into Lolita around the same time as I tried cosplay. And Lolita fashion, folks, is not cheap. Not cheap at all. Mostly because, like, if you want even, like, decent Lolita stuff, it has to be high-quality fabric for the fashion. And with all the ruffles and lace, all that costs a lot. You wouldn't believe how much fabric goes into even the simplest Lolita skirt. So, I guess at the time I was like, because I couldn't sew, and because, like, sewing is still a very complicated thing, and I didn't have the time for it because I have, like, 7 other hobbies, and I was just like, I would have to buy the cosplay, and why would I buy a costume that I could only wear, like, maybe once or twice a year, instead of buying a dress that I could wear every day? No problem. So I guess that's why I've just never really gotten into cosplay. I know Val loves to cosplay, though, and she's tried convincing me to. Someday maybe I'll cosplay as Maya Fey from the Ace Attorney series. I think she'd be really fun to cosplay. There was another thing I was going to talk about. Oh, right! Okay, so I told some of my friends about this. You want to know how excited I was to get back into Steins Gate a few days ago? I wasn't able to because of the thumbnail art, and I was like, well, I already promised people that I would do this, so, you know, I can't... I have to get it done in time for the stream, and I'm really glad I canceled the stream, because there's no way it would have been done in time if I didn't do that. So... But I legitimately had a dream on Monday night that the characters from Steins Gate were isekai'd into my world. And the only thing I remember from that dream is that we went and got McDonald's. That's it. That's all I remember. There was more. There was more that happened in the dream. I can't fucking remember it. All I remember is sitting at McDonald's with fucking Okabe, Mayuri, and Daru. I don't know why. I never have dreams that feature characters. Like, I have a dream that features characters like maybe once or twice a year. So, that shows you how excited I was to get back into this. Alright, let's continue.
これ2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
I think I will actually try to do like less. What's the word? Rambles? Tangents! That's the word. I'll try to go off on fewer tangents from now on because I just realized it is almost 9:45 and barely anything has happened. The Steins Gate brain rot is advancing rapidly. You're right. It's advancing really quickly. By the time this game is over, it'll be fatal. Because I'm sure that we still have like a lot left to go in this game. How many hours do I have in this game? I've played for 30 hours. I've heard that it took 50 hours for my friend to get like all the completion, which I might try going for. I don't even know how many routes there are. I'm gonna go through one route and then I'm going to like look up how to get the rest. Hopefully a spoiler-free walkthrough. So yeah.
撮影会は何時からですか?
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
Oh yes, I can imagine.
あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
パンモロ？
パンツがモロに見えているの略。
嘘。大丈夫だよ。クリスちゃんは知らないかもだけどね。 日本終わってた。
Japan is over. We're canceling the whole country, guys. Pack up, go home.
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Suzuha speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kurisu again. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. I remember this too. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Yep, there's the CG again.
痛い目に遭うよ。それどういう意味？この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？直接は何も。でも私君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。何よ、私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。だろうね。でも私知ってんだから。君の本質ってのはさ。へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。つまり言いがかりってことか。事実だってば。おかり。
Mayuri clings to me with teary eyes. Should I listen to Mayuri's plea like I did in the dream? Knowing that I can't stop the fight, should I just let Mayuri handle it instead? I don't know, I can't move a muscle. Ooh, this is different. Mayuri pouts, then goes over to the two girls. Daru comes over to chat with Suzuha, and gradually peace returns to the lab. Kurisu was in the development room making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. P. But I can't pay attention to what I see on the screen. It doesn't enter my head. Mayuri sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、おかり？なんだかね、ここ何週間ですごく賑やかになったね。
Ouch. Ouch. Oh god, this conversation is gonna fucking hurt. Stop it. Why are you saying the same things as in that terrible dream? It was a dream. It has to be a dream.
楽しいね。
Mayuri smiles happily, not noticing my lack of a reply.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシーは思うんだ。まずね、椅子が足りないのです。買ってこなくちゃだよ。オカリンはお金ある？
I shake my head wordlessly. For some reason, I'm afraid to look Mayuri in the face.
じゃあ、マユシーのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。あとはね、電子レンジ新しいの買わないとジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンが温められないよ。
Fried Chicken Thursday, baby! Fuck yeah!
オカリ、大丈夫？
It's a bad time to make bits, but...
いや
I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I'm a streamer.
だったらね、休まなきゃ。
I play the video game. I make funny jokes.
膝枕してあげるよ。
そんな恥ずかしいことを。
There's the alert. There's the alert. Oh god. Here we go. It's time for me to face the consequences of my own actions. Before I can finish. Oh, also, I forgot to tell my friends. I have a friend who's like, I want to watch all of your Steins Gate streams, and I forgot to tell him. Ah! Okay. Oh god. I'm so disorganized today. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, it's time to face the consequences of my inactions. The subtitles read, terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote, Sobu, and Keihin Tohoku lines.
爆破テロ予告？
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
It's fine, we're still in the recap section. That's not reassuring.
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
嘘だろ。
It's the same. Every last thing, the same.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
It was a dream.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
It had to be a dream. If it was a dream, then why?
聞いてる？
タイムリープマシンは完成してるけど。
そっか。私、用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
なんなの？彼女。
Does she know what's about to happen? Nothing's going to happen. The break-in was a dream. No matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling too from the dream. Did I choose wrong? I sure fucking did! Was I granted a second chance? Only to let it go to waste? I sure did, bud! A soft feeling hits my fingers. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written in her face. Yeah, Mayuri, we're kind of fucked. I reflexively look towards the door. If the dream wasn't a dream, then any second now. Yep. It happens exactly as I remember. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did leap through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change this present to stop the madness about to unfold. I told myself that it was a dream and wasted my chance to save everyone. Oh, twist that knife, Steins Gate! Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I leapt through time? The sound of heels echoes down the hallway. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryu Moeka. The woman who killed, who will kill, Mayuri. The dream was real. Those memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it. Yes, I know! I know! You can stop telling me that! I didn't know! Can we bring it up now? Oh, no, that's quit the game. We can't do anything now! Too bad. Alright. Fuck. Great. My actions do have consequences, unfortunately.
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
Are we just gonna let them take it? If I kill her first, will Mayuri live? I considered the option but soon give up. The real danger is the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. My only hope is for Suzuha to make her move before Mayuri is shot. Is there even a chance?
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫太郎、橋田至。3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。
どこへ？
I have no words.
せめて理由と行き先を教えてほしいんだけど。拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。 私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。手荒な真似はしたくない。3人とも一緒に来て。なんで3人なの？何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。あなたたちはただついてくればいい。ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
Double agent. In reply, Moeka pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. I'm just gonna, just give me one moment. I'm gonna, preemptively... There we go! It's happening again.
一緒に来てもらうのはあなたたちの口を封じるため。それは拒否しても変わらない。
Oh, no. Don't
3人
scroll.
とも一緒に来て。これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
Moeka slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at Mayuri.
椎名真由里は必要ない。
Try to shout stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. I turn to Kurisu for help. Kurisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone. Anyone. Please. Stop her. Stop Moeka.
セルのために FP のためにセルのために FP の。
Her lips close tightly. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. Yep, we fucked up! We fucked up. Great. I hope you all can see that the name of the stream has changed. That's great. That's great. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp like a puppet with no strings. Hi, Connor! Welcome back! This was Operation Save Mayuri, but now's your chance to get shot! Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose, and then the smell of blood. Daughter clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give Mayuri a bad name. Welcome to the stream, Rianu Keeves. No, this was my fault, Connor. This was my fault. Basically, there was a chance, like, there was a part of the game where I could have pulled up the phone and called Mayuri, but I didn't realize you could do that. So I skipped through it, and Rintaro was like, that future memory was just a dream. And then chat told me after the fact that no, I could have done something. So this is my fault. In my arms, Mayuri takes one long, ragged breath. And then... She's dead. Mayuri's dead. Again! Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上の警告はしない。抵抗するなら あなたたちも殺し
I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I let Mayuri die again. Because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Moeka.
Okabe!
Kurisu grabs my hand before I can take another.
ダメよ
離せ
ダメだってば殺されちゃう
Moeka's gun is aimed at my head. Her fingers are already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ
抵抗するなら岡部お願い今は従ってこのままじゃあんたも殺される
I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then something small and round strikes Moeka's gun hand. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone.
伏せて
The next events transpire exactly as I remember. Suzuha appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift, precise maneuvers.
こいつ
Dark-skinned man, the last one standing, takes aim at Suzuha with his assault rifle. Before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Then stopping, Suzuha delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to the man's jaw.
そこまでよ
Moeka and Suzuha point their guns at each other. A standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者42
She glances at me.
テレビ
This time I already know what she means.
点灯済み
I make a break for the development room.
動くなそれはこっちのセリフ
Kurisu is right behind me. I grab the headgear and jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation.
岡部私が
俺が飛ぶ
でももし失敗したら
設定を頼む
There's no time to argue. I grab Moed Snake from the shelf. Kurisu bites her lip and starts setting up the X-68000.
岡部倫太郎一人行って殺せ使わせるんだ
Before the crew cut man enters the development room, I push the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see.
岡部本当にいいのタイムリープしてもいいのね
やれクリスマシンを動かせ
I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. Discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. Singularity is open. Crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burn that fact into my mind as I prepare to time leap. One more chance. Shaking begins.
もう一度通ってくれ
Once more, the world explodes into light. Alright, we're going back! I can't hear. Feels like something is crushing my eardrums. Slowly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. My body convulses as if struck by lightning. I am Okabe Rintaro. I'm in the lab development room, standing in front of the time leap machine with my phone to my ear. My brain hurts again. This isn't like a headache, it's somehow deeper. With the pain comes a torrent of emotions, sorrow, longing, hope, joy, that threatens to wash away my psyche. No, that's not the phone button. There we go. However, only one thing matters.
また飛べた
I quickly return to the lounge.
びっくりした
I almost crashed into Kurisu.
脅かすなよ。
誰？今は13日の5時前か。
そうだけど。
Alright, time leap successful. I can't call her yet. No! I keep hitting escape. It's been too long since I played this game. Bring the fucking text back up. There we go. Pat Kurisu on the shoulders, almost in an embrace.
お前は天才だ。
何よいきなり。気持ち悪いな。
Scramble for my phone.
Mayu-shi です。
マユリ、今どこに？
ただいま電話に出ることができません。
It went to voicemail.
ピーってなったら伝言をどうぞ。
マユリ、今すぐ俺に連絡をくれ。分かったな。今すぐだ。
I hang up. I look at my watch again. It's just past 5. Thank God for the time leap machine. It makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. 3 hours until Moeka kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. That's plenty of time to escape. First, I'll meet up with Mayuri. Wait, does that mean that even if I... Does that mean that even if I called her in the last timeline, it wouldn't have worked? Because I don't see how, like... It would have gone to voicemail and he probably would have been like, oh, you know, maybe I'm just being silly. Maybe it really is just a dream. I feel like the choice there didn't really matter. I'll still try it, like, in the future. Alright. We can go to Ikebukuro. Wait, what if they're watching her house? We should hop the bullet train and get out of Tokyo entirely. Anyway, we're fine as long as Moeka doesn't find her today. So first I need to find Mayuri. Explain it to everyone first.
目が血走っちゃってるけど、どうしたの？
Kurisu and Daru look at me with concern.
二人とも今すぐここから離れろ。
どういうこと？
Explain that you use the time leap machine, please. Check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have.
何よ？また中二病？
No, I'm pretty sure that calling Mayuri or Luca speeds up the segment. Oh, interesting. Definitely worth a shot. Okay, interesting. Kurisu shrugs her shoulders dumbfounded. I don't have time to answer her. Just tell them to use the time leap machine and that CERN caught on. That's literally all you have to say. They'd be like, oh shit, and they would leave with you. You don't have to do this. He is panicking, so I'm not gonna bring up Punchachuni. I just realized that I still have the reactive images up. Just a second. There we go. I slip beside her and dash out of the lab.
Okabe, どこ行くのよ？おい！
I run full speed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Naturally, I have to stop for breath before I get more than a few blocks. They would be like, okay, but here's the thing. They know that the time leap machine exists. And especially if he's not going on about the organization. I feel like he would be like, no, we use the fucking machine. CERN caught on, especially because they do know that they know stuff that they shouldn't. So, I feel like they would take it seriously. Especially after seeing the Jellyman reports. I don't see how they wouldn't take that seriously. The sun is setting, but the temperature still hasn't dropped below 30. Sweat quickly covers my entire body. I'm not good at exercise in the first place. I can relate. I finally stagger through the archway. I regret not borrowing Suzuha's bicycle. No, there wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri comes first. I run to the courtyard where I find Luca standing alone with her bamboo broom.
Luka-ko!
岡部さん。
She bows her head.
どうしたんです？
マユリはどこだ？
まゆりちゃんだったらもう帰りましたけど。
帰った。
はい。後でまゆりちゃんにごめんなさいって伝えてくれませんか？僕やっぱりどうしてもコスプレはできませんって断っちゃって。
Exact same.
まゆりちゃんを悲しませたくはなかったんですけど、やっぱり人前に出るのは恥ずかしくて。
I finally catch my breath. I don't have time to listen to Luca's apologies.
マユリは帰ったんだな。
はい。
That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. So what was she doing for the extra 40 minutes? I don't have time for this.
本当に帰ったのか？どこかへ寄るとは言っていなかったか？
いえ、聞いてませんけど。岡部さん、一体何が？
Oh, something is very wrong.
すぐに俺に電話するように伝えるんだ。
はい。
Better check the lab. We might have missed each other. When I get back to the lab, nobody's there but Daru. Did Kurisu go shopping by herself? I call it to him as he's ordering pizza on the computer.
マユリは帰ってきてるか？
え、いや。
あいつどこへ？
Take a bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and chuck it down. No, the caffeine will only make this worse. I've had anxiety since I was 13. Caffeine makes it worse, bud. The cold sparkling liquid wets my parched throat and drives the heat away. You know what else could do that? Water. Now I can think. I still can't relax. Yeah, that's the caffeine. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mayuri's death.
オカリンさ、さっきからなんでそんなピリピリしてるん？
Tell him you used the time jump machine!
マユリの居場所を知らないか？
Just fucking explain the situation! Daru and Kurisu could help you!
だからルカシのところっしょ？
いなかった。帰った後だった。
I start to pace in
じ
irritation.
ゃあ他のレイヤー仲間のところとか。
そのレイヤー仲間の連絡先を教えろ。
いや、知らんし。
Damn. It's easy to forget since she's usually here. But Mayuri and I rarely spend time together outside the lab. May Queen and the shrine. That's about it. I have no idea where else she might go. May Queen doesn't even exist on this world line.
ああ、そういえば。
That's right, we took the weeb out of Akiba.
何か知っているのか？
携帯の電源が切れそうとか言ってたような気がする。
Yet another setback. Not only am I unable to contact her, she might not even notice my phone calls.
なあ、一体どうしたん？
誰？なぜここに残っている？
Tell him
今すぐ
why!
ラボを離れろと言ったはずだ。
You can't just tell someone, leave, now, immediately, like they're gonna wonder why. You have to give people a reason to do things. Ah! I sit on the sofa. I feel the weight of stress on my shoulders and in my bones.
理由もなしにそんなこと言われてもわけわからんつうか。
Exactly!
一体何が始まるんですみたいな。
What time is it even? Can we check what time it is? I want to know how close we're getting to our very literal deadline.
マユリが殺される。
Explain it better than that! Explain it better than that! Please, sir! Learn some communication skills, please, sir!
セルンが本気を出してきたんだ。あと2時間で奴らは襲撃をかけてくる。だからお前は逃げろ。
え、マジ？
クリスと連絡を取れるか？ あいつにもそう伝えるんだ。
あと2時間ってなんでオカリンはそれを知ってるわけよ。
Say time leap! Darter pauses for a moment. He looks towards the development room where the time leap machine is sitting. Okay, good. Okay, good. At least he connected the 2 dots. Because we sure didn't do it for him.
まさか使ったん？
Vesta, baby, now is not the time. Are you worried about me? I'm not actually scared or anything, babes. There we go. Vesta has been a very spoiled cat lately. She's learned that being under the blankets with me when I go to sleep is very, very warm. So she started to use my arm as a pillow when I'm trying to go to sleep. And she will actually yell at me if I am up past like 1 in the morning because she wants to sleep somewhere warm. And it's like my apartment is the warmest it's been in the winter. It's 18 degrees Celsius in here. That's higher than I usually keep it. Usually I keep it around 10 to 15 degrees. So I guess she just likes being under the blankets. Yeah, cat snuggles. It's interesting, she didn't do this last year. Like last year I kept it pretty cold in here and she was just like, yeah, I'll lie on top of you. Like I'll lie on your shoulder as you're sleeping on your side. And that's about it. This time she's actually like going under the blankets and actually cuddling. It's like, wow. Because fun fact, whenever I adopted her, her page straight up said that she was a cuddler. And that just never happened. Like, she's never been much of a cuddly cat for me. You have to get a fake body with a heater so you can stay awake. Where the hell would I even get one of those? I feel like that'd be a funny thing to have. Like, just lying around. Just like a fake me. And the worst part is, she doesn't even, like, I'll turn on my heating pad whenever that happens, because I have a heating pad that I like to sleep on at night. And Vesta refuses to lie on it. It is only body heat that she enjoys. I adore Vesta. I would die for her. Me too, bud. Me too. Alright. Let's continue game. I just said I wouldn't go on any more tangents. We got, like, maybe 45 minutes to an hour left of gameplay before I'm like cutting the stream just because I'm tired. And I'm sorry that it's gotta be that way. But yeah, let's just continue. I'm just fucking taking up more time here. I nod gravely. I kick Daru out of the lab and send him home. He promised to call Kurisu for me and tell her to stay at her hotel. But a few minutes later, she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I managed to convince her to do as I say. Now I just need to wait for Mayuri to get back. Thought about looking for her, but it's too risky. We could miss each other like we did at the shrine. Better to wait here, in front of the building. Oh, geez, excuse me. While waiting, I try to convince myself that everything will be okay. Mayuri returns to the lab at 6:30. It leaves about an hour before Moeka's attack. Random tangents are an integral part of the Vitsum experience. You're right, but like, I want to make progress in the game. I feel bad that like I left you guys off on a fucking cliffhanger for a week and a half, and now I'm like, oh yeah, sorry guys, it's only gonna be like a 2.5 hour stream. I'll try to go for 2.5 hours. That way it's only half an hour less than usual. And who knows, if we find like a nice, if we find a nice place to end the stream before then, I'll end it. If not, then, like, we'll go to about 11:30. In an hour, we could ride the bullet train from Tokyo Station to Shizuoka. Is that the best plan? Maybe we should get off at Yokohama and lay low in a hotel for a while. I can think about what comes next after Mayuri's safe. The timely machine doesn't matter. Moeka can have it. My top priority is to prevent Mayuri's death. As long as you don't end on an image of dead Mayuri. God, I hope not! But I've changed the name of the stream to be very foreboding, and I hope it's not foreshadowing. Sweat accumulates on my forehead and rolls down my face. Hurry back, Mayuri. Startled, I turn towards the voice. Suzuha and Mr. Braun have emerged from the Braun Tube workshop. I see them lock the door. Guess they're closing up shop. That's right, I forgot about Suzuha.
Okabe Rintaro, そこで何してんの?
Yeah.
That reminds me. During the attack, she took down 5 armed commandos in the blink of an eye. I still can't believe it. Where does an 18-year-old girl learn to move like that? Oh, I'm sure Mayuri will never be shot again. Considering that you seem to know stuff about this game, Manji, I'm scared of you saying that. Is this just gonna be a time loop of Mayuri getting shot? And then there was her strange behavior immediately before the attack. She left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. And finally, there's that business with her father. Everything about her is a mystery. Who is, Amane Suzuha?
あ、わかっちゃった。今日宴会やるらしいから、その準備でしょ。
それを誰から聞いた？
Because you
椎名まゆり。
Oh.
さっき顔見せて、ぜ
Or you
ひ
told her?
来てねって言ってたよ。つうわけで、私もお邪魔することに。
ダメだ。
Huh? You gotta, okay, dial it down a bit. Dial it down a bit, man.
もしかして、私じゃ
You
な
can
か
be
った？
crazy when Mr. Braun is gone.
いや、
まあ、私もラボ面にしてもらったとはいえ、所詮は部外者だしね。
No, you made her feel bad. See what you did?
そうじゃなくてだな。
Okay, good.
んだよ、岡部。うちのバイトも仲間に入れてやれ。おめえはこいつに借りがあるんだろ。こいつのへそのおかげで、おめえらがビル揺らすのも一応許してやったんだからな。
へそって、おーい。
Suzuha has recovered her jacket. She's properly dressed now.
このバイト、なかなかいいへそだったぜ。
You shut the fuck up!
しっかり鍛えて
You shut the fuck up!
と引き
Stop
締まって
talking!
たな。
Stop talking about a teenager's belly!
エロやじ
Creep?
本人前にして語らないでよ。
今日の宴会は中止だ。だからバイト選手よ。悪いが今日は帰ってくれ。
中止なの？
ああ、すまない。
I attempt to smile, but with little hope of success.
岡部、何をしてんのかともかく、いざとなったら無茶だけはすんなよ。
It's a little late for that. It's weird to have him give me advice. I thought he was just a dirty old man who loved CRTs. Maybe he's sharper than I thought. Maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building. It's probably that.
喧嘩をしましてね。ちょっと参ってるんです。それだけですよ。
That's the best lie I can manage. That's a good lie.
じゃあまずいんじゃない？
Blood. Oh, don't say that. You're. He's got trauma now.
あそこに。
Suzuha points across the street. There's Mayuri! I turn to look. To my surprise, there's Mayuri walking up the street with a bag. When she notices us, she waves her hand with a ditzy smile. Mayuri!
あれ？喧嘩したんじゃないの？すごい笑顔だけ
Oh,
ど。
that was a bad time for a lie. You should have told him about anyone else. Say that you and Daru got in a fight or something. Daru's not here. You know he's not here. Ah! I ignore Suzuha and run to Mayuri. The clock on my phone says 6:33.
ちょっと、どうしたのよ。
I wasted precious time talking to Suzuha. Now that I've secured Mayuri, we need to get as far away from Akiba as we can.
オカリン、そんなに急いでどこ行くの？
I ignore her question and grab her hand.
走れ！駅に行く！
待って、荷物が。
構うな！とにかく走るのだ！
なんで？
いいから走ってくれ！
I can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my mind. I won't let them kill her. I won't. Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am.
ねえ、どこ行くの？
そうだな。とりあえず、筑波が横浜あたりに。
I'm already gasping for air. Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for all the difficulties she's having. How could she be so ditzy yet so athletic at the same time? Bro, maybe you have asthma. That's what I got. Makes running hard. I can do it, but it sucks. The sun is already set, but the sky is still a mix of indigo and orange. We run through the streets lit by dazzling shops. Everything will be fine once we make it down the train. I hold this thought in my mind. Oh, they're not gonna make it to the train, are they? I hold this thought in my mind as we run. I'm already exhausted. Mayuri practically has to drag me along to keep going.
休んだ方がいいんじゃないかな。
いや、電車に乗るまでは走り続けろ。
Do my best to keep up the pace.
でもね、オカリンすごい汗だよ。運動苦手なのにね、無理すると。
Vesta, please move! Please move! Thank you. When I reach the station, I realize that something is wrong. The station is packed. Seriously packed. You don't see this many people even at rush hour. The crowd is milling around the entrance. For some reason, it looks like no one is going in. We didn't make it. What's going on here? Protest? Some kind of street performance? I don't have time for this. Just then an announcement plays over the PA.
現在山手線、京浜東北線、総武線すべて運転を見合わせております。お急ぎのお客様には大変ご迷惑をおかけしておりますが、何卒ご理解のほど。
Oh no. Finally, I realized my mistake. That's right, before the attack, the trains were stopped by a bomb threat. No wonder there are so many people standing around. In my haste to flee the city, I completely forgot. How could I have been so stupid?
どうしたんだろう。
All of the train lines are stopped. We can't escape Akiba. Without other means of public transportation, the subway or the bus. Should we go to another station? Turn around and head back the way we came, keeping a firm grip on Mayuri's hand. Before we get more than a few steps, a man steps out of the crowd and blocks our way. Oh, god damn it. I realize that we're surrounded.
岡部倫太郎だな。
A low voice. A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab.
オカリン、この人たち知り合い？
No, we do not. Mayuri grabs my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men.
一緒に来てもらおうか。
Fortnite is giving me a pop-up about Cobra Kai. I don't even play Fortnite. Go away. Now's not the time.
誰だ？
Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again.
抵抗するな、殺す。
セルンか？
They're with Moeka? She must have planned for this in advance. Chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake when we hacked into CERN. I realize that now, though it's far too
こ
late.
れだけ大勢の人がいる中で殺せるのか？
冗談だと思わないか。
I feel something cold against my back. I don't realize what it is at first. Then it hits me. A gun. I gulp. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time leaving be for nothing? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept that future. How do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know when they can go home. The situation is quickly becoming chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. Looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now! I quickly turn and strike the man's hand aside. His gun falls away. Then the man gets swallowed by the crowd.
マユリ、逃げるぞ！
Grab Mayuri's hand and start running. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moika's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we get on at Suehirocho? Suehirocho? Is that how you pronounce that? Suehiracho Station. We can take the Ginza line back to Shibuya. From there, we can take a train. We can grab a train heading out of Tokyo. Still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. We can't stop now. I have to keep running. This is a cool track in the background. Alright, vibe break is over. Doesn't take long before a new obstacle appears. Four men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. I've got a bad feeling about this. They don't look like otaku. Are they with CERN too? My fears are confirmed when the four men start walking towards us, arms spread to block the street. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I see the first group of men closing in behind us. We're trapped. Enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab my Yuri and make for the nearby side street. I'm trying to get to Suehiracho Station without using the main streets. But as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Are they with CERN too? How many men do they have? We turn back and change course.
いいかマユリお前の方が足が速いから
Bud, do you need an inhaler? Talking while running uses up all my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see.
お前だけでも逃げろはぐれたら袋の岸文字に行けそこで
Before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead. I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. Familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. I recall what Moeka said.
あなたたちに逃げ場はない。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? Yeah. No matter what, we must get away. Leading my Yuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd and then jump the fence onto the road. Yeah, you were screwed from the second that you told Moeka about... Oh. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. Oof! Oof! Oof, that sure is a way to go, huh? A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off and my hand comes away slick with blood. I grit my teeth against the pain and lift my head. My Yuri is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her.
Yuri.
No response. It's the isekai truck! God. Way to break up a serious moment, Connor. So my Yuri is fucking dead. Great. My Yuri is motionless. No. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. Oh god, there are more bots? Are you kidding me? No. Can I block you? How do I... So it's telling you how to block, like, people that you don't want to see in other apps. I want to block you entirely. Here. I'll at least report it for spam. I think that gets rid of it. I think that's the best that we can do. Yeah, not again. Not again. This can't be happening. Car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. The door opens and out steps. Is it really? Oh my god! Oh, what awful timing! Oh no! Kiryu Moeka. Her again. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri.
Okabe-kun. いえ、岡部倫太郎が確保。
She's talking to someone on her phone. Has she been tracking us this whole time?
警察に連絡して、椎名真由里が死んだ。
She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood.
なんで殺すんだ。
あなたが逃げるからよ。
Damn, that is cold. Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. As she deserves! I stand up and look around. Moeka's dazed and unable to stand. Bash her head in! Curb stomp her! She killed Mayuri! Fucking kill her back! I've got to get out of here. Wait, I didn't read that whole thing, did I? Okay, I stand up and look around. Moeka's dazed and unable to stand, but I see certain agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. Listen, you're fucked either way, bud! You might as well just kill her! Nothing matters right now! You can get your revenge! Seth Rollins her! You could strangle her too! I mean, that'd probably take too much time. And I don't think we have any sharp objects that we could use, so... Yeah, curb stomp's the best option! Curb stomp! I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. Crash must have broken a bone in my leg. It doesn't matter, I have to get to the lab and the time leap again. It's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moeka's slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri lying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. You fucked up. Back to the lab again. Fighting the pain in my broken leg, I managed to drag myself back to the lab. Surprisingly, CERN's men didn't chase me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are still on. I believe that Kurisu and Daru haven't returned. I head straight to the development room. I remembered to break into the Bronze Tube workshop to turn on the 32-inch CRT. That's true, but like, you could at least give it a shot! I feel like you're a dead man either way! At least go out swinging! My body is drenched in sweat and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose consciousness. My vision is blurry. It's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and can barely move. But still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. I'm gasping for breath like a wounded animal. The sound of my heartbeat fills my ears. Mayuri. They killed her again. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Like a hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. Maybe that's why the CERN men, like, fell back, because she wasn't able to give them orders. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they were. CERN's hit squad. Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me. Oh! What if they're brainwashed? Because, like, Suzuha straight up mentioned how brainwashing works in a previous stream. They put like a chip under one of your eyelids. So maybe Moeka is in control of the men. Maybe Moeka is like an elite agent of CERN's, and these men are just like brainwashed. Should be easy for them to catch me injured as I am. I can't remember when I read lines. Fuck. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on the headgear. I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? You don't really have a choice, do you, bud? I curse my weakness. This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri, whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, I activate the time leap machine and go back further this time. Don't play cat and mouse again. Give yourself a few hours. Going back. I don't think that's far enough back. Screeching in my ears, needles stabbing into my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, then returns to normal. The pain in my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back away from nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. Looks like the time leap machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Kurisu's confidence if I told her. But I'll have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. Stand up and look around the lab. Kurisu, who was dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice.
大声出さないでよ。徹夜明けなんだから少し休ませろ。
マユリはどこだ？
いきなりなんぞ？マユシならルカシのところ行くって言ってたじゃん。
We're just gonna book it, aren't we? We're not even gonna tell them to, like, go home. These two are gonna be dead fucking meat. Damn, she already left? I should call her, send a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mayuri went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. Consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Before I time leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kurisu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. As before, the Braun Tube workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suzuha and Mr. Braun are leaving. Sister, what the fuck? I can't read today! We run through Kanza Myojin's back streets to Ochanomizu Station, taking only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get there before the Sobu line shuts down. Manage to make it to the station without being stopped. When we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change of plans. We turn around and head for the Shin Ochanomizu subway station. We were at the station later than I intended. I don't usually come here, so I got lost. Stare nervously at the platform clock. According to the scrolling display, the Yamanote, Keihin, Tohoku, and Sobu lines have already suspended operations. Wait, looks like the Chiyoda line has too. Must be protocol to assume that nearby stations may be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. Damn! Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the 3rd time I've led her on this escape. But each time she follows me without complaint. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Mayuri tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her.
ねオカリマユシは聞きたいこといっぱいあるけど今は我慢しとくね
I've been forgetting to drink water this stream too. Kinda wish this was like Twitch where I could get you guys to remind me to hydrate. Though I feel like you guys would drown me.
その代わり終わったらね全部聞かせてほしいです
ああ約束する
Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get.
お前ルカ子に会った後はどこに行っていた
吹雪ちゃんからメールがあってね
Hi, Red! Welcome to the stream. Mayuri has died twice.
糸がほつれてるところがあったんだ
I haven't had any world premieres, so you haven't had to drink water. The lines of Redeem Hydrate. Yeah. I would leave it so there's no cooldown just for the fun of it. You guys could just spam it and drown me. I have to end the stream early because did you know that drinking too much water can kill you? I feel like that's common knowledge, but like yeah, you can actually like fuck up the electrolyte balance in your brain so bad that your brain just stops working. So maybe that's not a good idea. If nothing else, I would have to like I would have to take a lot of breaks. Let's just say that.
それを直しに
吹雪ちゃんというのはどこに住んでいる
住んでるっていうかね今ちょうど UPX のスタベまで来てたのです
So that's where she was. Just then an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. Fuck yeah! About 20 minutes have passed since we arrived. I didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Moeka should be in Akihabara, heading to this lab. Everything is going to be alright. Curious who was the first person to hydrate themselves to death. It can. Water poisoning usually only happens when you exercise like a lot, which prevents urination. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, because I remember seeing like a thing when I was a kid. I don't remember. I used to watch this one show about urban legends. I feel like I've talked about this on stream before, but fuck it, we're doing this again. I used to watch this TV show all about urban legends, and they would tell like 2 fake ones and 1 real one, and I don't remember if this was like the 1 real one on that show, or if it was like there was also like a show, it was like 1,000 Ways to Die or something. All I know is that I remember like there was an episode of some kind of TV show that I watched as a kid where this woman was obsessed with like being fit, and she thought that like if she drank a lot of water she would lose more weight, and so she would like obsessively drink water and exercise, and then eventually while she was out on a run she just fell over dead. So I think I specifically saw that episode right after I kind of like, because you know as a kid you kind of have a sense of like, you know, things don't live forever. Or maybe that was just me because like my family had like a lot of animals and stuff. And especially because we usually adopted like older shelter animals. Like I had encountered death from like a very young age. So it's like I knew that death was like a thing, that it happened, that, you know, things don't live forever. I never like internalized that it would happen to me until I was like maybe 11 or 12. And then I kind of had an existential crisis for the first time in my life because I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be gone someday, oh fuck. So I'm pretty sure I saw that episode like as as I was in that, like, protracted existential crisis of someday I will die. And it freaked me the fuck out. I could not stand any reference to death, like, for like a solid 3 to 6 months after that. I've come to terms with my mortality. I'm gonna die someday. But, you know, I don't remember what it was like before I was born. And I didn't exist then. And it didn't hurt. It wasn't scary. So, I'm not scared of dying, I'll be honest. I'm scared of the process of dying. I'm scared that it'll hurt like a fuck ton. Because I am a pussy. But, I'm not scared of, like, being dead. Is what I should say. Yeah, you joined during another legendary tangent. Hi, life. You joined in a great time. This is after I said earlier in the stream, no guys, we're not doing any more tangents. I'm gonna play the game. We're gonna make lots of progress, even though I'm making a shorter stream than usual. It's gonna be fine. And then here I am being like, oh, well, here's the first time that child me registered what death meant. Let's just continue playing the game and hope that these two don't have to realize what death means as well. What do you mean, existential crisis resulting from the threat of water poisoning is totally on topic. God. I can't even remember where that tangent started. While waiting for the train, I examined the route map on the station's notice board. I can transfer to an overland train at Yoyogi Uehara. It'll take a while, but that'll take us all the way to Odawara. Another announcement. Our train is arriving. I can hear the rumbling and see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Watch! A bunch of dudes from CERN are gonna step out. Mayuri and I are standing just behind the white line. I reach for her hand, needing to make a dash for the train when the doors open. I guess there's no hurry now. My hand fall to my side, empty. Roar comes closer. Mayuri is saying something. I can't quite hear her over the train. Suddenly, Mayuri just... Did you push her onto the tracks? Did you push her onto the tracks? What the fuck? That was Suzuha's voice, wasn't it? Did Suzuha push Mayuri onto the fucking train tracks? There she is, leaning out over the tracks. She's off balance as if stumbled or someone pushed her. She seems to hang there for a moment. The train comes screaming into the station. You hate to see it! Fuck! I hear a sound from under the train. I can't describe it, but it makes me instantly nauseous. Sparks fly as the train slams on its brakes. This game sucks! The people on the platform scream. Turn to where Mayuri was just a moment ago. There stands a familiar girl. Tiny, adorable, and a cute black rabbit pouch slung over her shoulder. Nai? She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. Her lips tremble. Don't look at me like that! Yeah. This is, 4, I think? This makes 4. She stares at me for a few more seconds as if waiting for me to say something. then turns and runs away. The platform is in chaos. The PA informs us that there has been a personal injury accident. This ain't just an injury! Nai is already gone. Okay, don't go after her. At least the last 3 times she at least had a corpse that could be buried. Like, good God, it's gonna be a closed casket funeral for this one. Wait. They don't bury people in Japan, do they? It's all cremation, right? I think I read that somewhere. Instead, I peeked timidly through the gap between the train and the platform. Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't! Remember her as she was! Don't look at her fucking train-smushed corpse! One side of the track is a wash of red. My mind is blank. I can't think. I don't even remember how I got back to the lab. Well, because group should have come and gone, but the time leap machine is still here. I guess I should be grateful. Let's do the time warp again. It takes longer than usual to set up my machine. For some reason, I have trouble recalling my own phone number. I feel like this is like... There are gonna be ramifications for time leaping this much. There's gonna be ramifications. I feel like he's gonna fry his own brain doing this. Like, it's like whenever you photocopy something, and then you photocopy the copy, and then you photocopy that copy. Like, you lose a bit of information each time. I mean, he could also just be in shock. I might just be reading too much into things. At last, it's ready. Now, take me back. Good! This is way earlier! There's gonna be a Life is Strange typhoon! The leap occurs instantaneously. Tyler claimed that his time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. I don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now's not the time to find out. Pure information game when you keep your memories... Sending your memories into the past, though. Yeah, but it's like, I feel like that's gonna damage your brain somehow. Like, I feel like you're... Just the process of doing this is going to damage your brain somehow. 10 years. I have no business that far back. Besides, according to Kurisu, the time leaping too far into the past could mean mental disorders due to the gap between personality and memory. Mayuri is singing her chicken song. Fried Chicken Wednesday, baby! Fuck yeah! No, it's Thursday. Fried Chicken Thursday, baby! Fuck yeah! Though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken #1. She had to switch because she can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time leap machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. Mayuri is still in the lab. What the hell happened back there? It hurts, but I force myself to recall that horrifying scene. Mayuri died again. This time it happened at Shin Ochanomizu Station. I still don't know how to pronounce that. If I'm pronouncing it wrong and you guys know how to pronounce it, please tell me, because I don't fucking know. A place completely unrelated to the lab or the bomb threat. Tenyoji Nai pushed her onto the tracks, where the train tore her to shreds. I hate the fact this game has gone on a Mayuri's gonna die a lot because the universe has decided she must die trip. Yep. I'll be honest, I kind of, like, I think I said this at the end of the last stream. I completely remember, like, thinking at the beginning of the game, oh yeah, Mayuri is gonna die at some point. You don't introduce a sweet, loving, childhood best friend in a thriller or horror story without them dying. It happened in Doki Doki Literature Club. It happened in Your Turn to Die. It happened fucking here. All is explained at the end. That's good. At least it doesn't pull a Zero Escape and be like, Have the villain say, my motives are very complex, and that is all the reasoning we get. Can we talk about Zero Time Dilemma? What the fuck was that game? Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate Zero Time Dilemma. But what the fuck was that game? What the fuck happened there? Anyways, if you know, you know. Could Nye be working for CERN too? There's no way! She said it was just an accident! No, that can't be right. Nye has a habit of jumping on my Yuri and greeting. She was probably just being her usual affectionate self. Life is simply unfair, don't you think? God. The worst part is... I believe that was Zero the Second. He has a cool design, like... Zero the Second has a cool design. The actual villain does not have a cool design. You didn't even 100% Zero Time Dilemma? Don't worry, you missed nothing. It doesn't explain anything. It doesn't, like, it literally just causes more questions than answers at the very end. There is a part where they reference Back to the Future, though, and that's fun. Also, 2 of the characters bang in an alien photocopier, so, like... and have psychic twins because of it. That's all you need to know about Zero Time Dilemma. If you want to know an even bigger spoiler, I'll type 3 in the chat if you want to know who. Oh, you're reinstalling it right now? Okay. Type 3 in the chat if you want to know who Phi's dad is, because it's cursed information. Anyways, why does she choose that precise moment? I don't know. I sense malice. Whose malice? Is it the will of Steins Gate? It's like fate is playing a cruel joke on us. Whatever the case, all that matters now is that I have another chance. I need to act. I have the power to save Mayuri. I will do whatever it takes to find a way. Oh, you're joking? Okay. This time we hail a taxi on Chuodori. It'll be expensive, but that hardly matters now. Mayuri comes along quietly. I consider taking her home to Ikebukuro, but Moika's group may be watching her house. I have no idea where they are at this point in time. Instead, I asked the driver to take us to Shinagawa. However, traffic is unusually heavy. The driver says it's never been this bad before. Must be an obstruction up ahead. An accident or something. That's the only explanation I can think of. We made it out of Akiba, but at this rate, it'll take forever to reach Shinagawa. I considered getting off here and taking the train, but then I remember what happened at Ochanomizu Station. I have a bad feeling about this. The traffic jam could be CERN's doing. I look out the window and scan the crowd for anyone who may be a CERN agent. 3 hours later, we're still stuck. According to a conversation I overheard between our driver and another driver, there's some kind of inspection up ahead. Oh no. Furthermore, it doesn't seem to be a police inspection. And a small fight broke out of the inspection site or something. To make matters worse, this road has already been closed off, and all the cars behind us are being detoured. There are only about 100 cars waiting, but the inspection has been at a standstill for 3 hours! I can't imagine just fucking idling in your car for 3 hours. That sounds like hell, even if you're not being chased by CERN. Fun fact, I played Zero Time Dilemma and Steins Gate in the same month. 2 very different ends of time travel stories. Yeah, because, you know, the difference is that Steins Gate is actually a good time travel story. Or at least a less convoluted one than fucking whatever happened with ZTD. Like, listen, I don't mind convoluted stories. Virtue's Last Reward is convoluted as hell, and I adored that game. But when something is just, like, needlessly fucking convoluted and doesn't clear up anything, that's when it's like, fuck you. Fuck you. This isn't a good story anymore. You need to give us something for sticking with the game for 30 plus hours. Wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, that might have burned me out on time travel stories for a while. Yeah, I can understand why. This can't be a coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? If I'd known it was going to turn out like this, I'd have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off right. Here it comes. Her taxi is stopped in the middle of the road. What's going on? He's gonna turn, he's gonna see Moeka. I look over before I can say anything. A man opens the rear door and gets in next to Mayuri. He's holding a knife. Another assassin. Before she can reply, the man covers Mayuri's mouth with a large, meaty hand. Vesta, now is not the time to block my computer screen, baby. Vesta, please move. Please move. I'm asking you one more time, please move. Okay, I'm removing you by force. Okay, there we go. She's off the desk. I've been trying to teach her to move whenever I say please move. She does it most of the time. What did you have? A knife! No! The universe is determined to kill Mayuri. It wants her dead. Yeah, Vesta killed Mayuri. Can't believe my cat's a killer. I try to open my door, but it's locked. Only the driver can open it from the inside. Why is that the design? Wait, what do you mean? In Japanese taxis, do the drivers have to, like, open your door for you? No, wait, he probably means unlock it? Because that doesn't make any sense. You should be able to, like, get out of a taxi, right? No, Vesta has to stop the murder. Oh, okay. I don't think she can do anything about that. She refuses to kill spiders that come into my apartment, which, to be fair, spiders are pretty cute. But, like, she plays with them. She will literally put her mouth on a spider, hold it for a few seconds, and then let it out. Like, I don't think my cat is capable of killing anything. The driver can lock doors. Okay. See, I took that as they have the fucking, like, child locks on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it's locked and only the driver can unlock it. That makes sense. Because I thought that basically they left the child locks on, so the driver has to, like, physically get out in order to open the door for you. Which is dumb. Why did I think that? Mayuri opens her eyes wide. Her body twitches. It all happens too fast. The man sinks his knife into Mayuri's chest. A bright red spot stains her clothes. This is just the song Kaguru Days. Have you guys fucking heard that song? It's like one of the more iconic Vocaloid songs. Kaguru Days is basically, it's pretty much, these two kids that are trapped in a time loop. And every time the boy, like, tries to save the girl from dying, it just, like, gets worse, and she dies over and over and over again. At the end of the song, he lets himself die, and then it turns out that the girl is in the exact same loop. So, at the end of the song, it shows that, like, now that he's died, she's trapped in the loop of trying to save him and failing until she lets herself die. So basically, these two kids are trapped in an endless cycle of watching each other die and committing suicide. It's fucked. And it's a really upbeat song. Like, it's surprisingly, like, that's the thing with a lot of, like, fucked up Vocaloid songs. A lot of them are extremely upbeat. Yeah, it's crazy. This is why I like Vocaloid songs, 'cause a lot of them do tell, like, these fucking interesting stories. Vocaloid songs are so great and happy. Yeah, they're all happy. Don't worry about it. It's all happy, fun pop songs sung by robots. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad ever happens in Vocaloid. Ivilis Chronicles does not exist. Masterpiece songs do not exist. This is a dumb bit. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
声を出すな、岡部倫太郎。
Man who stabbed my Yuri. Another man gets into the passenger seat. He points a gun at the driver and says something to him. Strength drains from Mayuri's body. Her eyes slowly close. A tear rolls down her cheek. I watch her die inches away, powerless to stop it. Utsupi as a Vocaloid producer does not exist. Kikuo as a Vocaloid producer does not exist. Some dynamic storytelling we don't have over here. Exactly! It's like, this is why I love Vocaloid. Like, fucking Ivilis Chronicles is enough to make you love Vocaloid. That is a song series that tells the story of 7 different kingdoms over 1,000 years. It's like 40 songs long. There are novels based on these songs. There was a fucking... Niru Kajutsu too. I haven't heard of that one. But I guess they do fucked up Vocaloid songs. Kai Kitty Bear is also one that does, like, not so much like fucked up as in like horror based, but fucked up as in like, oh, this is a little too real for if you're mentally ill. Actually, a lot of Vocaloid producers do that. Anyways. Because the fun thing about Vocaloid is it's kind of what happens when you give... Oh, well, now you need to check the music channel in Val's Discord after the stream. Ooh. Hell yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, like, Vocaloid is cool because it's basically a way for people, like, just solo in their bedrooms to create, like, studio-level songs with pretty decent vocals and basically just write whatever the hell music they want. It's how we get, like, really cool English producers, too, like Ghost and Fairy. Like, there's so much good. Vane is also really good. A Crow's Trial slaps. But it's like all these Vocaloid producers, they're not limited to what a studio will allow. They can write songs about fucking anything. They can also write songs quite literally about fucking anything, but, like, let's not worry about those. Anyways, Mayuri fucking died again. I shouldn't be talking about Vocaloid right now. Jesus Christ. I can feel her last breath against my skin. They killed her again. If anyone ends up looking at this stream, because I do this sometimes, where it's like, I'll watch different people's reactions to, like, my favorite parts of games. If anyone watches my stream specifically for that, I'm gonna get death threats. They killed her again. Why? Why? Why can't I save her? Why won't you let me save her? Okay, Vesta. You can't stop Mayuri's murder. Please move. Please move. You can go on top of my computer. That's fine. You can gargoyle up there. I can give you ear scritches up there. Just don't go in front of the screen. Good God. Oika? CERN? Or does the world itself wish for Mayuri's death? I won't accept that! I clench my jaw and throw myself forward, driving my forehead into the killer's nose. He falls back. I shout to the driver. I crawl out of the taxi and take off running through the traffic jam. After running for hours, I make it back to the lab. Luckily, the time leap machine is still there. I have to leap again. Every time we run, Mayuri dies. 6 hours into the past, I clutch my head and rack my brain for an answer. I feel like I've hit a dead end. What do I do if we can't run away? You hide. Is there no way to save
無
her?
理なものか。絶対に助けてやる。
何のこと？
Mayuri's blank stare is the only answer I get. This time I take her to the closest police station and beg them to protect her. When asked why, I explain that someone is going to kill Mayuri 6 hours from now, but without any proof of that, there's someone after her. They have no choice but to turn us away. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station, and we're left with no choice but to keep running. I wish that I could blame my previous failures on bad luck. We could try Ochanomizu or Shinbashi again, and maybe this time she won't die. But I don't have the courage to try those routes again. At the same time, I can't stay in Akiba. We're running out of options. Subways, trains, and taxis, all out. Attempting escape by those means will get Mayuri killed. So my heart tells me. Perhaps the fear is irrational, but I can't put it out of my mind. I've seen her die half a dozen times already. Shot, stabbed, torn to pieces. I can't go through that again. Take refuge in Yodobashi Camera. Thought we could keep hiding in there indefinitely, but just after 7, hear an explosion in front of the station. Yodobashi goes into chaos. Policemen appear and start evacuating the store. I try to explain our situation, an officer shouts, "Terrorist!" and pulls his gun. Oh no! This can't be happening. Oh my god. This game was written in 2011. Japanese police officers don't... This isn't an Ace Attorney stream. I can't get canceled here. No fucking comment on this. I mean, you know, I will comment on it. No, you know what? I'd be opening a can of worms. Whatever I say here, I'm opening a can of worms. We're fucking moving on. Mayuri dies. It happened so fast. Policeman shoots her right in the head. I don't know if he was a real policeman or a certain assassin in disguise. It doesn't matter. I can't deny it any longer. The world itself is killing Mayuri. This time I don't leap into action immediately. Instead I sit on the couch and collect my thoughts. Every time I try to save Mayuri, it ends in the worst possible way. To make matters worse, I no longer even know what I'm supposed to be saving her from. Cause and effect. Why does Mayuri die? At first I thought that it was Moeka and her hit squad, sent by CERN to steal our time machine. As I leapt back in time again and again, the cause of Mayuri's death kept changing. At Shin Ochanomizu Station, she died because Nai pushed her off the platform. CERN had nothing to do with that. It was an accident. Each time I leap, she dies a different way. What does that mean? I've been thinking for an hour and I'm no closer to an answer. I want someone to tell me, but who can I ask? I'm the only person in history to leap through time. There might be someone working, like, the floor below you who might know. Excuse me. No, there's one more. John Titer. He's not replying to my emails anymore, and he hasn't posted on @channel in days. I'm not even convinced he's a real time traveler. Yeah, the train death is proof that the universe wants her dead, because that should not have happened. Like, what bad luck. Why was Nai at the station anyways? Didn't her dad go home, like, an hour before then? Why was she even there? I decide not to run this time. Instead, I take a different approach. Strike first. I send Moeka an email. I need to talk to you about her time machine. Meet me alone. I designate the roof of Radicon as our meeting place. 2 weeks have passed since the satellite crashed, but it's still there and the building is still closed. At least the security is lessened, so it's easy for me to sneak in. Not that there's any sneaking to do, I just walk in through the front door like I belong there. No one questions me. Last time I came here was for Dr. Wakabachi's presentation. Of course, on this world line, the presentation was cancelled. Naturally, there's nobody here but me. It occurs to me that this is a dangerous gambit. Moeka might have a gun, and I already know that she's willing to use it. Then I don't intend to play fair either. We're supposed to meet at 5:30. It's just after 5. I came early in order to ambush her. I hide in the shadows and wait with bated breath. About 30 minutes later, I hear the door open. Moeka makes her entrance, alone. She looks around restlessly. She still hasn't noticed me. I take a gun out of my shirt. Where did you get that? It's not real. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, good God, Japan's gun laws are so strict. How the fuck did you manage this? It's future gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. It's just a toy ray gun with a remote control attached. Obviously a bluff, but all I could prepare on such short notice. I run up behind Moeka and shove the bit particle gun into her back. Just like a Hollywood movie. This isn't a movie, this is real. And she isn't an actress. She's a murderer. Yeah, she knows how to disarm. I'm sure she knows how to disarm someone with a gun. In this situation, I would say, go for the legs. Get her on the ground. There you go. After Moeka raises her hands, I feel through her clothes. Sure enough, she's carrying a gun. I take it from her and press it to Moeka's back in place of the bit particle gun. Okay, I like this more.
残念だったな。最初の銃はおもちゃだ。話を聞きたい。お前がセルンの資格であることは分かっている。
なぜ？
知りたいのか。
No, don't tell her how!
知りたいのかよ。
Don't tell her! Don't fucking tell her! I will pull up Punchachuni if he fucking tells her. Frustration and rage boil over. Bud, you're about to do something incredibly stupid. You don't know what she's capable of. You don't know that you're the only one who keeps your fucking memories when you go through time. Because of her. Because of her, Mayuri.
俺はタイムマシンで未来から来た。冗談だと思っているのか。だが俺はすでに4、5回は同じ時間を繰り返してきた。
You know what? No Punchachuni. I can kind of understand where he's coming from. Exactly. We make stupid decisions when we're frustrated and angry. I'm not going to hold that against Rintaro. He's doing his best. I've lost count of how many times exactly. I haven't slept at all that entire time. Strangely, I'm not tired at all. Yeah, because I think that tired is mostly in the body. It's not mentally. It's because basically your brain produces gunk. This is my understanding of like what sleep does. Because if I remember correctly, scientists aren't even sure why sleep happens fully. But from what I understand, the theory is that there is like gunk and like stuff in the brain that kind of like builds up as you get tired. And sleep is a way to sort of clear it out. It's also a time where your body like actively like repairs itself. So it's probably more physical than mental.
だからこれからお前たちが何をするかも知っている。7時過ぎに電車が止まる。爆破予告のせいでな。
Moeka gasps. So it was their doing.
お前と仲間たちが今日ラボを襲撃することも知っている。そこでお前がマユリを殺すこともだ。
私が
理解したか。俺がタイムリーパーだと。
Moeka nods faintly. I could kill her now. It would be easy. Do it! No, I need information. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's smart. That's smart. I wish I had like I wish I had like a counterpart to Punchachuni, where it goes on screen when I'm like, yeah, Okabe, you're pretty alright. Like, he's making good decisions here. I'm happy. He hasn't been on his Chuny bullshit this whole time, and, like, makes sense. But, like, dude, you're doing good.
お前たちはセルの何なんだ。
ラウンダー
Rounders. Moeka answers with surprising obedience. I guess she values her own life even though she has no problem depriving other people of theirs.
ラウンダー
High five Chuny. I'll commission Val right away. That's a joke.
セルとの関係性は
Her commissions are closed anyways. I can't do it.
メールで
ダメだ。口頭で説明しろ。
ラウンダーはセルンとは別組織。公には出てこない。そういう扱い。
秘密の傭兵部隊か。
Yeah, they are closed. I think her Twitter name changed to comms closed. Unfortunately. Though I'll be honest, like, I wouldn't want to pile more work on her if her commissions are closed. Character didn't get designed in time. I want a Val Chibi. Yeah, I'm sure she'll reopen them eventually. Like, she's just got to work through the ones that she's already got. I feel like the holidays probably, like, just, you know, kind of got in the way.
IBN 5100その情報収集と回収のため
Ooh. Wonder if she closed them because she stacked up a few jobs. That's probably it. I don't know the reason behind it. Gotta keep your eye out, exactly. Keep an eye out on her Twitter, and, you know, if you see the comms are open, just shoot her a message, you know? Just say, like, hey, I want to give you money, draw me. maybe say it a little more eloquently than that.
世界中に散らばってそれを集める
IBN 5100s. That's right, when I met her, she was looking for an IBN 5100. These days, they're nearly impossible to find. People will pay millions just to own one. Is that because CERN has been hunting them down?
ラウンダーの規模は
Foul, let me throw money at you. You can already donate to her streams. This is just me fucking shilling for Val at this point.
知らないまただから
So she's not important enough to be told.
俺が手に入れた IBN5100 を盗んだのもやはりお前だな
Moeka doesn't answer.
なぜ IBN5100 の情報をハッキング対策か
Oh, you do! Awesome! You're Val Shill! Val Shill! I feel like every stream I bring up, like, Val or, like, some other VTubing friend, and I'm like, yeah, go follow them. Go follow them. Go donate to them. Go follow them on Twitter. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon for other people.
機密保持最も優先すべき事項だからセルンの
一体何が隠されているタイムトラベルの人体実験やその実験で何百人と殺しているという情報は普通の PC でもハッキングで見ることができた IBN5100 で構築されたデータベースにはそれ以上の極秘情報があるというのか
知らない
My tone is sarcastic, but Moeka nods. Damn, she's useless! So kill her!
いや、お前にとってはこれから襲うか
分かっているはず
セルミのハッキングをしたからか
理由は3つ1つは知ったから君たちが知ってはいけないこと
So CERN did know about the hacking. Yep.
それとタイムマシン、君たちが作った。
They want our time machine. CERN must be trying to monopolize time travel technology.
決定的だったのは君たちがそのタイムマシンを世間に公表しようとしたこと。
That too. How does she know that? We made that decision right after the time leap machine was completed. That was only a few hours ago.
だから全員拘束。
拘束？マユリを殺したではないか。
あの子は必要ない。
Unnecessary. I nearly pulled the trigger. Do it! She
タイムマ
sucks!
シンを作ったのは君とマキセと橋田だから、あの子は殺しても構わない。そう言われた。
俺たちを拘束してどうするつもりだった？
セルンの施設に監禁してタイムマシン実用化の研究を。
そうやってこれまでにもセルン以外のタイムマシン研究を潰してきたんじゃないか。
私は回収しろと言われただけ。
お前のことを一瞬でも仲間にした俺が間違いだった。
セルンのため、すべて FP の命令、すべて何でもやる FP の指示なら。
Ask her who FB is. FB? Is that the name of her supervisor?
岡部君、
You can ask her things. You have a gun to her back.
君なのジョン・タイターは。
何？
John Titor.
考えられない君しか。
Me? Didn't I have that theory before where I was like, hey, what if like John Titor is Okabe? Because we are, like, each time we sent an email back in time, we did get a little bit closer to this timeline, or to the bad timeline that John Titor is from. I dig the gun into Moeka's back.
それより死にたくなかったら今すぐにお前の仲間とそれと FB とやらに連絡しろ。ラボ襲撃は中止だと。
Moeka shakes her head.
そんな権限ない。
知ったことか。権限がなかろうが何とかするんだ。でないと殺す。
I can't do it. I'm not a killer. My hands are trembling just like Moeka's were before she shot Mayuri. Yeah, it's easy for me to say as like an outsider, but like, if I was actually in a situation where I had to kill someone, I probably would hesitate too. My hands are trembling just like Moeka's were before she shot Mayuri.
なんで殺したんだ。
She was hesitating. She didn't want to pull the trigger, but she did.
お前もあんなことしたくなかったんだろう。なのになんで。
私は従うだけ FB に。
だったらその FB とかいうやつをここに連れてこい。
Moeka shakes her head again.
だからそっちの事情なんて知ったことじゃないと。
無理なの FB に会ったことは。
Something hard stabs into my back. The time is gone! A chill runs through my body. There's someone behind me.
銃を捨てろ。
A man's voice. Is he with Moeka?
あいつキリュウモエか。
I'm ready to pull the trigger in cold blood.
二人だけで会うと約束しただろう。
Moeka doesn't answer.
いいから銃を捨てろ。
タイムマシンは渡す。だから誰も殺すな。
例として。
Even though I'm still pointing the gun at her, Moeka steps away and turns to face me. Her eyes are cold, her expression unreadable.
監禁して、二度と出されぬ。
Moeka takes the gun from my hand. I'm unable to resist.
頼む。ハッキングのことを謝るから。誰も殺さないでくれ。
Something strikes the back of my head. My legs give out instantly, sending me to the ground. Darkness creeps in.
ターゲット B を確保。開始を頼む。
Deep down, I knew. I can't save Mayuri. Even if Moeka's group doesn't kill her, someone or something else will. The world itself wants her dead. That is the choice of Steins Gate. Take a sip of very sad water. Steins Gate. Take another sip of water. There's no such thing. Those words have no meaning. It's just some nonsense I made up to sound cool. Steins Gate doesn't exist. Take another sip of water! Okabe, I know you're sad, but you're drowning us. But fate does. Fate, God, the will of the universe, an absolute force that no one can resist. It exists, and it has sentenced Mayuri to death. Alright, I think we're gonna end it there. That seems like that's not... I do need sleep. I'm not even paying attention to what these buttons say. I did... Yeah, okay. Alright. Well. Boy howdy! And here I thought we'd actually be able to change something. Huh, I guess it just doesn't work like that, huh? That's, unfortunate, to say the least. Death. Kids, there's nothing more cool than die. God, no. No one knows what that means. Game sucks! Game sucks. Best girl is dead. Game sucks. Just a second. Because, we'll be back next week with more Steins Gate, but I'm just writing down what the next episode is going to be called. Because, if I wait until next week, I will not remember anything. Turn it off, return it to the store. Listen, you can only return a game to Steam if you've played it for, like, less than, like, 20 minutes or some shit. You can't... I've played for 30 hours. I played longer. 33 hours now. It would be way less if I didn't keep going off on tangents, but, So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of lip smacks, and I really shouldn't. It's probably sounding horrible. But, next Tuesday, we will be back with more Steins Gate. We will see, what being a prisoner of CERN is like. It probably sucks. Less than 2 hours and less than 2 weeks since purchase. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because they wouldn't want people just, like, returning them. You guys can't hear them? Awesome. Awesome. That's a relief. Because I do them a lot whenever I'm just like, But yeah, either way. So I should mention, also, follow my Twitter, because I will be retweeting a link to, Kay's birthday bash on Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be playing Jackbox. There's gonna be 8 of us there, including Val and Vernon. So, if you like the collabs I've done with those two, 100% go watch that collab. There's a bunch of really cool VTubers that are gonna be there that aren't people that I've collabed with before, or at least, like, people that I haven't collabed with since the last Jackbox stream of K's. And it's gonna be a ton of fun. So, yeah, also follow me because I'm funny. Yeah, I'm a top tier comedian, guys. I make banger tweets, such as, what was my last tweet that wasn't a stream announcement? I post funny gif of Ghost. I post things that Vesta's done. I say that I'm gonna schedule I say that I'm gonna schedule tweets, and then I just hit send tweet instead of scheduling it. At one point, I made Spamton sing Baka Mitai using Uberduck, and he sounded like Gollum singing in the bottom of an empty sewer. So, yeah, I'm very funny. Yeah, okay, so that's... Alright, yeah, Vesta in the bathtub. I don't know if you like that tweet, but, basically, for people who haven't seen that tweet, basically sometimes when I go to the bathroom, Vesta will just decide to sit in the bathtub and then not leave. Even when I'm like, Vesta, I'm closing the door. I'm closing the door to the bathroom. Please leave. She doesn't. I got her, my parents got her an automatic laser toy for Christmas, and so she is having a lot of fun with that. It's her bathroom now. She's claimed it. Anyways, yeah, okay, I'm trying... I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, so, and then also this weekend there's gonna be an Ace Attorney stream, on Val's channel. 100% go watch that, because, holy shit, those things get chaotic. Again, just follow my Twitter. I will retweet links to all of these, and, yeah, you'll be notified when I go live that way. Also, subscribe, because if I hit 100 subscribers, I am legally required to do karaoke. I think it's gone up by, like, 4 since last time I streamed. That's wild. Wild. But, yeah, so, have a good night, everyone. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year's, because, that's tomorrow. I keep forgetting it's tomorrow. Anyways, enough fucking sidetracking! I'm so bad at ending these streams. Have a good night, everyone. Have sweet dreams. I'll see you guys on Saturday in Kay's stream. Bye!